Hello, everybody. Come on in. I am just getting started, set up. Let me see if we've gone live. So when you get in, say hello so I know that we are on here. It is celebration time. Whoop, whoop. And I love celebration. Why do I love celebration? Because celebration, for every $50 that you spend, you get a free stamp set or paper. It is an amazing time of year. This goes on for 2 months with Stampin' Up. So absolutely love it. And today I can actually open up the catalog. So as we're getting going, let me just say, be sure to sign up for my newsletter. If you're doing it here on Facebook, great. There's if you go to my wall, you can see sign up for a newsletter. You can sign up for that. And if you are on a mobile or a pad, for some reason that doesn't work all that great, you need to kind of be on a computer, but you can go to piccadillystampin.blogspot.com and there is a sign up for that there. This will be the last time that I mention this, but the Hugs and Kisses Paper Pumpkin Kit is coming out. It's a subscription service. Once a month is sent to you. This one looks like it has some, well, it does. It says it's 10 cards and envelopes, coordinating envelopes. It's for anniversaries, Valentine's, wedding, honeymoon. You know what? It is like minus 12 here in Iowa. I am going to put my sweater on. I have a sweater that always sits on the back of my chair for when I'm cold in here. And I am cold. Me and Izzy, before I came back here to go live, we were snuggled up. And if you're new to me, Izzy's my dog. We were snuggled up in a blanket and I was drinking hot cocoa. So, ooh, it's like, we had like some 50-degree wind chills today. I think or mile per hour winds. I think it's down to 30. So woohoo, it's down to 30. That's still pretty cold. But so it was minus 12 a little bit ago and I just had a shiver. So anyway, back to what I was saying. You've got until the 10th to sign up for this, so not that long, January 10th. It's mypaperpumpkin.com, and I will definitely, if you're watching this later, I will hook a link to my YouTube channel in the description, and I'll post one more reminder on my page here. So as I was saying, it's celebrations. Guess what? I can open the catalog finally because it went live. So if you have not received your catalog from me and you're one of my VIPs, you should have received it by now. Let me know, and I will definitely talk to Stampin' Up about getting you a new one. It comes with our January-June mini catalog and this little pamphlet that goes with it. So it is an amazing little catalog if you have not seen it. Probably one of their best. There is slimline dies and a stamp set that goes with that. There's all kinds of fun stuff. And one of the things that we're going to be using tonight, and the minute I saw it, I knew I had to have it. So I love masks. This is a $10 item, but this is different than any mask that we have used before. And I cannot wait to do that demonstration tonight. But for every $50 that you spend out of here or our annual catalog, it can earn you products. Now it's on a tier system, and what I mean by that is there's a $50 tier that you can earn, or a $100 tier. And so a lot of these little stamp sets and paper are so much fun. I have something really cute coming out with that. I love this paper, and if you were one of the people who ordered from me in December, you got this paper for free in your stamp pack. And now guess what? You can get it all for free. And there's more than just the paper that I had in there. And of course, my little otters, they were so cute. So this is an amazing thing. Now, if you're not one of my customers, here's how I do this. If you would like me to be your demonstrator and you're not working with another demonstrator, send me your name and address in Messenger, please, not here on the wall, but in Piccadilly Stampin' Messenger. Send it to me and I will send you out the first set for free. The only thing that I ask is that when you place an order with me, or that you place an order with me to kind of offset the cost of the catalogs and the shipping. If you're a VIP, you get it for free from me every time. And the way to be a VIP is to order $50 every 6 months and you get on my VIP team. So, and I'm down a few because there was like 6 of my VIPs that signed up to be on the Piccadilly team here this last time. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, speaking of that, Stampin' Up! Has a promotion during Celebration. Not only do they have a promotion on stamp sets and paper and stuff like that when you purchase, but they have a new one. So normally it's $99 and you get to pick $125 worth of products for free to join my team. If you join my team now, you get the 99 for 25, but you get up to 2 free stamp sets. And I did some math on that. If you pick the most expensive sets, that would be an added $65 value on there. So if that's something you're interested, let me know. You do not have to sell. You do not have to do live videos. You do not have to recruit your friends and family. It's nothing like that. You can buy as long as you meet the monthly minimum. And I would be more than happy to. Actually, it's quarterly minimum. I'd be more than happy to discuss that with you. But I do have an amazing team. They're called the Piccadilly Pearls, and we're always willing to have more people on our team. Okay, the last but not least, if you are my customer, I like to spoil my customers at Celebration. Here is the deal. If you place $200 with me in orders using my current host code, unless you place it all at once, then you get host benefits, and I definitely want you to. $200, I will send you 2 exclusive card recipes as well as a goodie bag of surprises. I've been pretty generous in the past, and I've gotten a new idea this year, so I'm going to up that a little bit. The other thing is, I have some who really just spend more than the 200. They spend a lot more with me, and I want to reward them for that. So if you spend $350, I will send you a $20 stamp set of your choice, or $20 worth of products, of current products of your choice. And I'll pay the shipping and everything on that just for spending $300 with me during celebrations. Now, celebration goes, let's see, it started on January 4th. It goes to February 28th. So if that's going to be you, let me treat you because you deserve it. So that's all I have for announcements. Now we can get on with the fun. I'm super excited about this. The first time that I used this mask, I was kind of nutso. I was like, oh, this is just awesome. So we're going to do it again. Let me pull out my, here's the masks that I was talking about. Now let me just show you what's all in these masks. They're $10. I think Stampin' Up! Really bumped it up. You've got a butterfly set, right? And you've got kind of some flowers and foliage here. But let me just show you something. You can do this butterfly and you can get it in kind of a lighter color, and you can go over it with a darker color with this butterfly, or this flower. You can do a light color here and then add detail in it with this flower. I don't know how to get it to work here, but I will. Okay, awesome. There, I kind of get it lined up. And then the same thing with this, which is what we're going to be using tonight. This is so pretty. So you can go over one color and then go over another color. But there's more. There's 3 more. So let me pull these out here. In fact, just let me get some scratch paper. It'll be easier to see on the white. So, isn't this pretty? I immediately look at this and I see a background to our daisy punch, so I'll probably be doing something with that. Then there is some greenery vines, which if you haven't seen the catalog yet, we do have some kind of like tropical look to it. So I thought of that immediately. And then look at this fun one. I don't know even what you would call it, but it's so much fun. I love it. So I think that this is a great deal for the $10. And these masks can be used over and over again. All you have to do is rinse them with water or use your, and let me get the name of that while I've got this out, or use your chamois to clean it off. Butterflies and flowers, layering decorative masks. Okay, I'm going to be pairing that with the new punch. This is the bow punch from the Boughs and Blossoms. Another one of my absolute faves and a must-have, I would say, especially if anything. I mean, I'm into this type of thing, but if anything, just for the punch. The punch itself is just gorgeous. So let's get started tonight and get our stamp packet out. So here I have a base. I chose for the color combination tonight, black, white, and a pop of color. Would anybody here who's regularly watching me really not know that that was what I would choose? I decided to lay off the pink. I did a magenta card on my Casing Tuesday, so I went to my second favorite, and it's really hard for me, kind of on this Bermuda Bay kick, but I chose Pool Party and Bermuda Bay, and I really love the polished pink. I like this pink a lot. I have a thing with these two colors together, but this teal is just absolutely gorgeous, this Bermuda Bay. It's a little darker. We do have another one if you like maybe a little lighter. It's Coastal Cabana. I like the intensity. So I'm going to start there, and I've just made the Bermuda Bay background. I have a piece of white. This is the basic white cardstock. It is cut at 2 3/4 by 4, which is not a normal size for me, but you'll see why. Let's see, I don't have any place to stick this time, so 2 3/4 by 4. So one of the things that you might need is a, you're going to definitely want a surface that you can protect, because I'm going to be using the blending brushes, which is another thing I've really fallen in love with. So, and when I did this sample, I did it so that I could tape that down, and I don't have that right now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little seal here, and I'm just going to put just a teeny bit down on this piece of scratch paper, and I'm going to kind of de-tack it, I guess. That's my official term. And then place that on there, because I was using, prior to this, but I cut it down, I was using a bigger piece, and then I would take washi tape over it. However, I'm still gonna pull off this washi tape just to hold it down in place. So I'm gonna look for kind of center. So that's gonna hold it down in place. But then I've got this exposed piece here. So I'll pull out another. I can either pull out a paper. This was my first idea of my order for when the catalog went live. Don't judge. It was a little pricey. Glad Bill's not here tonight, right? Okay, so I'm just going to hook that, because I want to protect that paper so that I'm not getting an overflow when I get to doing ink in here. And let's pull out the ink. By the way, if you are placing an order with me tonight and it is under 150, please use that host code. If it's over 150, I definitely want you to get the host reward. So There we go. So I just tap it off a little bit so it's not bright right away when I go down and put the bristles down, or I guess rub it off a little bit. But I'm going to go right over this whole image. And so it's going to block the color from going on to the areas that form the flower. Geez, I gotta have my hand in all sorts of places, don't I? Okay. And don't worry about the variation, because that's good. That gives this real depth. So I'm going to come up by these edges here a little bit better. You can get as dark as you want. You can lay into it. This is where you work out your aggression. Husband left his socks on the floor again. You had to pick them up, right? This is where you come and escape and work out those issues. Okay. Let me get over to this side. This is that overflow that I'm talking about, and I did not want it to go onto my cardstock underneath. So, should have used a brand new piece of washi tape. I'm doing it in kind of circles, and I know the camera probably, I'll have to stand up and see. It probably doesn't zoom in. I'm going to do this really quick. Let's see. I don't want to move it. That's my problem. If I lift up, I'm scared I'm going to move it. I was going to show you. Well, am I done? Let me just show you when I know for sure I'm done. Get these edges a little more. Okay. Pulling that away. Now there's ink on there that I don't want to touch. So, okay. So you can see, oh, I've got that glued down. You can see right there that it shows the detail, which is what you were expecting. But this is what's amazing. So I'm going to lay this, and I'm going to take a little time on this, which means I'm going to have to stand up a moment, because I want to make sure that I have this right in the spot that I want it. And I think I'm pretty close, so maybe a little off here. Line it back up. Use your washi tape. You can use Post-it notes if you want to, but I'm going to go with the darker color, and that's the Bermuda Bay. You can buy one for every single color if you want to, but this is just a little tip. I do group mine. They clean out so well that I group mine by color. So like that would be my oranges, and I have pinks, and I have purples, you know. So this is my kind of teal category, I guess. And let's get Bermuda Bay, and I'm going to come back down here. This is where the magic is done. So this is a much deeper color. And holding that down again, I make sure I have that in place. I'm going to go right back over everything that I just did. And I feel like this one, is this on straight? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to hit that right there and go right back over the work that I did. Now this is remasking that area that was white, and then it's remasking other areas so that it's going to give definition when you do this. And I could not wait. The minute I saw this, now see, I have to be careful. So protect from my cardstock there from, there we go. I would say it's okay to be fairly heavy-handed if you want to. I mean, sometimes I just grab right onto the head of this, the brush head, I think is what I mean. Let's see. Want to see it? Are you excited? Do you just want to see the magic of this? Because if you don't, I can put it back, I guess. Let's see what you guys are saying. Anything? Oh, it's not showing me. I wonder why. I'll just let it sit there just a minute longer. Ta-da! Oh, and then I didn't protect the other side. Oh, well, how crazy is that? So you guys have seen me use this before, and I'm going to do it while ink is still kind of wet. I get these now. We used to sell them, but I found these at the Dollar Tree in their craft section, and I swear by them. And you can just kind of get the fade over off. And if it doesn't come off with that, the other thing that I swear by is this is by Tombow. It's a sand eraser. I got this on Amazon. Could not tell you how much it is. I know at the Dollar Tree what these were, but this one I cannot remember what it was, but you get 2 of them in a pack, and it's in the artist, you know, you can find it in art sections too, like at your local hobby stores. Oh, perfect. It took it off. So it's better just to protect the paper. Is this, now I'll take that off of my, isn't that just magic? Doesn't that look pretty? I just absolutely adore it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And anybody, so if you are an avid crafter, if you are a new crafter, if you're a casual crafter like me, just remember to wipe this down. Let me bring this out just to show you real quick. Someone needs to wet their chamois. But you can just do this. You can run it right off in your sink, just right under the sink, water, let it dry. It's perfect. It's ready to go for the next time. So let's go back to card making. So that was those masks. That's the butterfly. And then of course we also sell the brushes too, which is awesome. Now let's make a card with this. So I am going to do my famous black and white and a pop of color. So this is a mat. It is 3. We had this piece was 2 3/4 by 4. So this one is 3 by 4 1/4 of basic black, basic white, basic black right there. Let's hook them together. I like to do the Tombow glue. It is my favorite because liquid glue gives you a little bit of time to move it around before it dries. But you can use Stampin' Seal too if you want. Some people really like the tape runners. I just am, as many cards as I make, I think this is the most efficient as far as price wise. I make a lot of cards. Oh, isn't this just adorable? So you can decide what side you want it on. Oh, it's just adorable. Absolutely. So look at that. Doesn't that just go, oh, the world has opened up of beautifulness. I love it. So now I want to decide where I want it, how I want it arranged. I'm going to go this direction. And instead of going center, you guys know me, right? I like to do things every now and again kind of off center to pull in some interest. And since I'm going to be using this bow punch, I definitely want to do that. So I think I'm going to go like this. Yep, I don't think, I know. That's my decision. I'm living with it. So once I glue it, it's kind of stuck there now. So I'm going to do, I'll do center this way, but I'm going to do offset more to the left-hand side. So pretty. It is so pretty. So let me pull in some scraps here, and I always save these at the end of my cardstock when I'm cutting for sentiments that I'm going to do. And I chose to use the Boughs and Blossoms stamp set because I knew I wanted to use the punch, but also because I love this A Little Hello. So when you buy these two together, you do save 10%, and it's actually not too bad for a bundle version. I think it's like 30 bucks or something, but it says, thank you, it's been too long, and a little hello. And who cannot just love these little flowers with the foliage? So the punch itself actually has a kind of like a green leaf. Remember when we had the leaf punch? This is better. And then it has kind of like a little floral thing like this, but it's just kind of a sprig too. It just depends on how you're going to use it. In fact, let's just use them. So I'm going to push that little sprig out right now, and I'm going to put that in black with just a piece of scrap paper, and I will show that to you. That's what it comes out like. Okay, and then with a piece of white, I'm going to push this in and punch it out. And so, isn't that pretty? I think it looks like some of our die cuts, and it doesn't have as much of a leaf look, so I think it's perfect for this. So that's the Boughs and Blossoms, and then the sentiment, A Little Hello. Sometimes I want to send a card, but I don't want to have it be a reason. So I'm going to use a little Tuxedo Memento ink. This is the Tuxedo Black. And let's get this lined up straight. That helps me when I... Small stamp, small pressure. If you get too much pressure, you do a little rocking and rolling, you will end up kind of smearing it. And now that I've said it, I probably will too. So I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to come over here a little. I use a bigger block than what's needed so that I can see where I'm placing it. I think that thin one that comes for these sentiments, to me, I'm just not that. I'm kind of a clod when it comes to stamping. So let's pull this in and let's put this together. So I want to look at how I want this to be shaped. And of course with me, I'm going to do a little bit of bending here on the leaves to give a little bit of life to it. I mean, there's not a leaf that I've ever seen that doesn't have some sort of a curvature. And then I'm just gonna curl these ones up. I'm not gonna do as much with that. And I think that this is gonna be too long for me, so I'm just gonna snip that off. I don't want that coming out. So let's just see where I'm gonna lay this. I think I'm gonna go on the side. Yeah, so you can do one of two things. You can do a little snail, you can, or Stampin' Seal, or you can do like a glue dot. And I think for what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do a little seal there and have this kind of come up. And I wanna see with this, cut that down. Do I want to cut it or flay it? No, I want to cut it. Well, I'd like to cut it straight. Got to angle. Oh my goodness. This is work. This is work today. Like a straight edge, thank you. Okay. So I think what I want to do is I bring this black and white ribbon, absolutely adore, and I've went ahead and made a small little bow, and I want to look for placement on this. I think I'm going to, here's a tip that I do. Sometimes if I want the tip to come out this way, I cut like this, kind of straight. I don't know if you can see that. I'm cutting at this angle. Then I get that nice flat tip. And then I'm going to do the same thing this way. And that way it kind of matches up. I don't know if anybody's ever thought of that or works with that, or I want it a little smaller. I think I'm going to put this down here. And I want this a little smaller. So same thing, I'm just going, you'd have to be sitting where I'm sitting, but that way those tips are all matching going both sides. I'm going to use a glue dot to glue this down. It's so quiet without Bill here. Okay. I miss him. Okay, I got kind of used to him with the holiday schedule being here. I'm going to add a couple of mini dimensionals on this. And I think I'm going to just put this, we want one more in the middle. I just don't want any sag on that. And I'm going to put this kind of like, let's put it on. Oh, isn't it cute? Isn't it just cute? Okay, we're not done. What else? Let's pull out my little black of white. I love this thing. It's so cute. And let's look for some embellishments. Nope. That will work. Oh, you know what? Haha. Let's do this. I have these pearls, and I think I just want to go in and put a pearl there, and one there, and one there. Oh my goodness. So stinking cute. And really, seriously, this is for all, I'd love to see what the avid stampers do. But new stampers, it's really easy. It's drop, rub, you know. Punch, that was easy. A little stamping, that was easy. So anybody could do this card. And how cute is that? That would be so cute. I didn't use any DSP, so this is really great. But I cannot wait to see, especially what my VIPs do with this. I think it's adorable myself. I love the color. Let me just stop and see if there's any comments. I don't know why this isn't showing any comments. Oh, I've got Angie saying, wink of Stella. Yes. Got to add the wink of Stella. I know. I love this ribbon. It is so pretty. Thank you, Karen. All right. So share my video today, because if you share my video, you will be put into a drawing to win this card. I will be drawing 2 on Friday. You have to show up to Friday to see if you won or not. I had chased down people for quite a while, and I've thought, I suppose if someone really wants it, they will contact me. So I'm Pamela Pick here from Piccadilly Stampin', and I would love to send these to you. Share my video, and I will definitely have Bill do the drawing on Friday. So if you need anything from me, I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. You can order right here on Facebook. I have got a Shop Now button that you can go to. If you're watching me later on YouTube, you can check the description box and it'll take you right to my store. I hope you guys really enjoy celebrations. If you didn't get my my catalog, definitely let me know if you're one of my VIPs. And if you are new and are looking for a demonstrator, absolutely love to be your demonstrator. So send me your email and I will send you out the first one for free. All right, take care, guys. Have a great evening, and I will see you on Friday. Bye-bye.